Okay, folks, and we're back at it again. Faulkner Fixes All here. We got some grease in there. We got some grease in there. Parts are ready. And I'm making an executive decision. And maybe Scott can just buy a new Springer front end for $90 plus shipping now. Or he can go for this deal. Alright, so this is the Springer. Here's his ruined part. This is the Springer off one of my first videos that was ruined because somebody trimmed that piece really heavy. And I'll show you the difference. Yeah, they trimmed that. They made the same mistake there. They cut it too thin. It's cut it too short. And then they trimmed this piece really heavy right here. And they even machined this piece really hard. Or ground it, I'm not sure. Looks like it was machined actually. And yeah, so this one, get it off here, is junk to me. But guess what? It's not junk to Scott. It's a full, oh, that's almost 7/8 of an inch taller. That's not junk to Scott. It's junk to me. That's not junk to Scott. So what do we got here? This one's about from the race to the top is about 6 1/4. From this race to the top is about 6 3/4. You know what? We got an extra 1/2 inch, and we're going to use it. I'm making an executive decision. I'm popping this baby in. So here we go. Let's go over there. Oh, and there's another problem with this one. This one had the notch for the washer, and this one does not. But you know, we just got to go with it. We're gonna put it in and see how it feels. Anyway, so let me put you back up on here. And yes, it's turning into an all-day event. But I'm making the executive decision. Okay, so this race is on. It's a nice fat Schwinn one. This one does not have the notch for the little notched washer. Oh well, we'll go with that. There's grease in the bottom here. There's grease in the top. This is a Schwinn bearing. And we're going to pop it in. And hopefully, there's another Schwinn bearing here. Hopefully this is enough that we can use this Schwinn race instead of that ground one. Hopefully this is enough to get that one piece on. That would be really nice. We'll see. This happens all the time. Like that steer tube was cut too short, and this one was cut too short also. But the Schwinn frame it was cut too short for has a different steer tube. So just got lucky on that and happened to have this part that was junk to me, but gold to somebody else. Because this is going to save him at least $100. All right, so let's get that other thick part. All right, so we got it. Oh my God. We could actually even put a washer under here if we wanted to. And let's see. We could even use his big Mombus bolt he loves so much. There's even room for that. I think we're going to use it. Let's make sure there's a little extra grease on there. Looked a little dry. Okay. See, that's where the bolt with the notch comes in. It prevents that from spinning, but we don't have that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad, and it feels good. Let's put this thing together. Quit messing around. Put some grease on there because we like it. Okay. So right now, I think we're going to address this unevenness here on these two. Once we get it rolling, we'll figure out which one needs to be bent. And I can kind of tell one is a little wompy. Okay, so we're going to put this together. This is right. Oh, it's wrong. Dude. Make sure you put the bracket on right. Pretty sure it goes the other way. Yeah. Make sure you put this on right. Oh yeah, learning stuff every day. Okay, we'll adjust this headset later. But for now, we kind of got it where we want it. It feels great. Put this back together. And we'll go from here. Make sure this goes. There we go. Something like that. Yeah. Okay, we gotta go find the bolt. Yes. And we'll put some grease on the bolt too. We want grease inside of that thing. We want some grease inside of there. Okay. You'd be surprised how much better that will work. Oh, come on now. Don't make me look silly. Come on now. Man, this is not cooperating. Put that down for a minute. There we go. For a minute there, I thought they changed the diameter of the steer tube bolt from different cheap manufacturer to different cheap manufacturer, but no, it was the right one. Okay, so we're just going to put that in. We don't need the bolt right now. And pop that down. Put this in. Come on now. Don't make me look silly. Yeah, it's easy. Just pop it in there. Okay. Okay, there's a few threads showing there. And we gotta find the acorn for that. I'll get it. I'll probably get some Loctite on this later. This is just to mock it up and see how it feels. Okay, oh my God, I can't believe it after all that work. We got it. So, what have we learned? One man's broken sawed-off steer tube is another man's gold. Yeah, there's a washer under there. We did that because it's better to have that washer so you can adjust this. And he had this big antique headset bolt on there. I kind of liked it the way it looked, nice and old and rusty. Yeah, there's probably 5 threads on there. There's not a lot. You should have that tall right up to the top of this, but we don't. But is it safe? Yeah, you got 5 or 6 threads on there. We can crank that down, and it'll be good. Yeah, I think he's going to be pretty happy with how this feels. I haven't, I'm not going to test it out tonight and go do some jumps, but yeah, I think we got it. Yep. Okay. So let's have a recap. When you put this on, make sure it's threaded all the way through. You have the race on it. It's in there. This piece is on with the washer underneath, so you can adjust that, and the retaining top bolt. Then you make your mark. Probably a little higher than this one, but then you make your mark. It'd be like up here somewhere. Then you take it back out of the bike, put it in your vise, cut it off.